Hello Paxson community, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. Today is October 15th, a couple weeks after the last time we spoke, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about the Daily Five, and as these videos go on, we'll start talking about some other things that are happening at the school. Next time I will be addressing our language arts curriculum, which is known as Biliteracy Pathways here at Paxson. It is our bilingual language arts curriculum. Following that, I'll be talking about science and the ways in which we plan on teaching the next generation science standards. The last time I gave a brief overview about the Daily Five and what sets the Daily Five apart. And we really talked about how Daily Five is about trust, it's about building community, it's about choice, and it's about teaching students to be independent learners. When students are independently able to read and write for extended periods of time, when they build that stamina, we see student achievement skyrocket. So I'm going to go into a little bit more about Daily Five. One of the things I keep going back to is this graphic that's in the Daily Five book. You can't really see it too well here, but I'm going to go over what it says. On the left side it has seat work, and then it has a column that says centers, a column that says workshops, and a column that says the Daily Five. And so the idea is that there's a progression or continuum from seat work or busy work towards the Daily Five, where we see really students independently reading and writing. Above those columns, seat work, centers, workshop, and Daily Five, it has the words trust, choice, and respect. And the idea is that the less we trust students, the more likely we are to use busy work. Whereas the more we trust students, the more choices we're going to give them, the more they are going to feel, and we believe ultimately show respect. So what it says here is that low trust and low respect equals low choices. We're not going to give students choice if we don't trust and respect them. And the teacher in that kind of a setting, in that kind of a classroom, is going to do a lot of time creating and correcting student work, rather than doing explicit instruction in the strategies of reading and writing and read to self and word work, etc. Whereas in the Daily Five, we're talking about high trust and respect, which means you're going to see a lot of choices, and the teacher's time is really spent working with students, and the reason they are freed up to work with students is because they've built the stamina of the other students to work independently, so they're actually learning when they are by themselves and not just doing busy work. There's another graphic in the Daily Five book that really lays out nicely what Daily Five means for students and what Daily Five means for teachers. So for students, it means that they are going to be engaging in reading and writing for extended periods of time. For the teacher, it means that they are going to be teaching in many different settings, in some cases one-on-one, in some cases small group, and in some cases whole group. Students are going to receive explicit focused instruction that's going to be focused on building stamina and independence, and the teacher is actually going to teach students explicitly how to maintain independence and stamina. For the students, they're going to receive differentiated instruction because the lesson is being taught individually, small group, whole group, because there's so many different options for teaching. It's going to be more differentiated. One of the things I like about the Daily Five is it holds the student accountable. Students are accountable for staying on task. It goes back to the trust idea. If students are accountable for staying on task, they're accountable for working on their skills and using their strategies. But we don't just assume they know how to do those things. The teacher teaches students behaviors for staying on task and monitors through accountability. And students receive students have several opportunities to make choices. But once again, we're not just going to say, here's a bunch of choices, make a good one. The teacher is going to teach the students the purpose of choice, how to make a good choice, and the behaviors that demonstrate a successful choice, and what that looks like and what that feels like when that choice is made. Finally, in the Daily Five, students are going to choose what to read and write, where to read and write, and the order of reading and writing. And the teacher is going to teach the students how to choose what to read and write, where to read and write, and the order of reading and writing. So it is much more of a guiding that the teacher is doing with small bursts of explicit instruction. Again, that's kind of what sets it apart. Going back to the continuum of, we believe student achievement go up. The more we respect students, the more we give students choice, they will rise to that challenge and they can work independently and get the learning that they need. Thank you for watching. I hope this has made sense and has been informative. I will continue to let you know on what the goals of our school are throughout the school year in these videos. Thank you. Have a great day.